The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where ships and aircrafts have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The area is roughly bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the most well-known and widely discussed mysteries of modern times, and it has captured the imagination of millions of people around the world for many decades. There have been numerous reports of strange happenings in the Bermuda Triangle dating back to the late 19th century, with ships and planes disappearing without a trace and leaving behind no evidence of their fate. The first documented disappearance in the area was in 1918 when the USS Cyclops, a 542-foot-long ship carrying 309 crew members, vanished without a trace. The most famous incident took place in 1945 when 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers, known as Flight 19, disappeared while on a training mission. No trace of the planes or the crew was ever found. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle has been attributed to many different causes over the years, including human error, piracy, and even supernatural forces. Some people believe that there are underwater crystal pyramids, or magnetic anomalies that could be responsible for the disappearances. However, these explanations have been dismissed by experts and have been thoroughly debunked. One of the most popular explanations for the strange occurrences in the Bermuda Triangle is human error. Many experts believe that the majority of the disappearances can be attributed to simple mistakes made by the crews of the ships and planes that vanished. For example, it is believed that some of the ships may have gotten lost in the dense fog that is often present in the area, while others may have foundered on the treacherous coral reefs that are hidden just beneath the surface of the water. It is also possible that the planes may have gone down due to mechanical failure or pilot error. Another explanation for the Bermuda Triangle is piracy. The area was known to be a hotbed of pirate activity in the past, and it is possible that some ships and planes may have been victims of pirate attacks. However, this theory has been largely discredited due to the lack of concrete evidence to support it. There are also those who believe that the disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle are the result of supernatural forces. Some people claim that the area is cursed or that it is the site of a lost civilization that still holds ancient technology that can interfere with ships and planes. Others claim that the Bermuda Triangle is a portal to another dimension, or that it is inhabited by sea monsters that attack ships and planes. However, these explanations are not supported by any scientific evidence and are widely considered to be myths. Despite the many theories that have been put forward to explain the strange occurrences in the Bermuda Triangle, the mystery remains unsolved. To this day, no one knows for sure why ships and planes have disappeared in the area, and it is likely that the truth will never be fully known. Despite its notoriety, the Bermuda Triangle is not an officially recognized geographical location, and the incidents that have taken place there can be explained by natural phenomena such as human error, severe weather conditions, and other reasons. For example, many ships and airplanes that have disappeared in the area were likely lost due to powerful storms, navigation and communication equipment malfunctions, and other factors that are not mysterious. The concept of the Bermuda Triangle as a place where strange disappearances occur was popularized in the 20th century by various books, articles, and documentaries. However, the vast majority of experts agree that the incidents that have taken place in the Bermuda Triangle can be explained by natural phenomena such as human error, severe weather conditions, and other factors. One of the main reasons that the Bermuda Triangle has gained its reputation is due to the high level of commercial and military activity in the area. The Triangle is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, and the combination of strong currents, deep underwater trenches, and unpredictable weather patterns can make navigation in the area difficult. Another factor that has contributed to the reputation of the Bermuda Triangle is the lack of clear and accurate records of the incidents that have taken place there. In many cases, ships and airplanes disappeared without a trace, and without any distress signals being sent. This has led to speculation about the causes of these disappearances, and to the idea that something mysterious or supernatural is responsible. However, a more likely explanation for the incidents that have taken place in the Bermuda Triangle is that they were caused by natural phenomena such as severe storms, rogue waves, and other factors that are common in this part of the ocean. The area is known for its unpredictable weather patterns, and it is not uncommon for ships and airplanes to encounter sudden and severe storms that can cause them to sink or crash. In addition, the Bermuda Triangle is located near several deep underwater trenches, which can cause rogue waves that can reach heights of up to 100 feet. These waves can easily capsize ships and bring down airplanes, and they could be responsible for many of the disappearances that have taken place in the area. Another factor that has contributed to the reputation of the Bermuda Triangle is the lack of clear and accurate records of the incidents that have taken place there. In many cases, ships and airplanes disappeared without a trace, and without any distress signals being sent. This has led to speculation about the causes of these disappearances, and to the idea that something mysterious or supernatural is responsible. Despite the lack of scientific evidence to support the idea that the Bermuda Triangle is a place where mysterious disappearances occur, the legend of the Triangle continues to be popular and to capture the imagination of many people. The combination of the high level of commercial and military activity in the area, the lack of clear and accurate records, and the unpredictable weather patterns in the area make the Bermuda Triangle a place of enduring fascination and mystery. Notable incidents. HMS Atalanta. The sail training ship HMS Atalanta, originally named HMS Juno, disappeared with her entire crew after setting sail from the Royal Naval Dockyard, Bermuda for Falmouth, England on 31 January 1880. It was presumed that she sank in a powerful storm which crossed her route a couple of weeks after she sailed, and that her crew being composed primarily of inexperienced trainees may have been a contributing factor. The search for evidence of her fate attracted worldwide attention at the time. Connection is also often made to the 1878 loss of the training ship HMS Eurydice, which foundered after departing the Royal Naval Dockyard in Bermuda for Portsmouth on 6 March, and she was alleged decades later to have been a victim of the mysterious triangle, an allegation resoundingly refuted by the research of author David Francis Rain in 1997. USS Cyclops. The incident resulting in the single largest loss of life in the history of the U.S. Navy not related to combat occurred when the collier Cyclops, carrying a full load of manganese ore and with one engine out of action, went missing without a trace with a crew of 309 sometime after March 4, 1918, after departing the island of Barbados. Although there is no strong evidence for any single theory, many independent theories exist, some blaming storms, some capsizing, and some suggesting that wartime enemy activity was to blame for the loss. In addition, two of Cyclops's sister ships, Proteus and Nereus, were subsequently lost in the North Atlantic during World War II. Both ships were transporting heavy loads of metallic ore similar to that which was loaded on Cyclops during her fatal voyage. In all three cases, structural failure due to overloading with a much denser cargo than designed is considered the most likely cause of sinking. Carroll A. Deering. Schooner Carroll A. Deering, as seen from the Cape Lookout light vessel on January 29, 1921, 2 days before she was found deserted in North Carolina. U.S. Coast Guard. Carroll A. Deering, a 5-masted schooner built in 1919, was found hard aground and abandoned at Diamond Shoals, near Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, on January 31, 1921. FBI investigation into the Deering scrutinized, then ruled out, multiple theories as to why and how the ship was abandoned, including piracy, domestic communist sabotage and the involvement of rum runners. Flight 19. Flight 19 was a training flight of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers that disappeared on December 5, 1945, while over the Atlantic. The squadron's flight plan was scheduled to take them due east from Fort Lauderdale for 141 miles, 227 kilometers, north for 73 miles, 117 kilometers, and then back over a final 140-mile, 230-kilometer, leg to complete the exercise. The flight never returned to base. The disappearance was attributed by Navy investigators to navigational error leading to the aircraft running out of fuel. One of the search and rescue aircraft deployed to look for them, a PBM Mariner with a 13-man crew, also disappeared. A tanker off the coast of Florida reported seeing an explosion and observing a widespread oil slick when fruitlessly searching for survivors. The weather was becoming stormy by the end of the incident. According to contemporaneous sources, the Mariner had a history of explosions due to vapor leaks when heavily loaded with fuel, as it might have been for a potentially long search and rescue operation. Star Tiger and Star Ariel. GAHNP Star Tiger disappeared on January 30, 1948, on a flight from the Azores to Bermuda. GAGRE Star Ariel disappeared on January 17, 1949, on a flight from Bermuda to Kingston, Jamaica. Both were Avro Tudor IV passenger aircraft operated by British South American Airways. Both planes were operating at the very limits of their range, and the slightest error or fault in the equipment could keep them from reaching the small island. Douglas DC-3. Main article: 1948 Airborne Transport DC-3 disappearance. On December 28, 1948, a Douglas DC-3 aircraft, number North Carolina, 16002, disappeared while on a flight from San Juan, Puerto Rico, to Miami. No trace of the aircraft, or the 32 people on board, was ever found. A Civil Aeronautics Board investigation found there was insufficient information available on which to determine probable cause of the disappearance. Connemara IV. A pleasure yacht was found adrift in the Atlantic south of Bermuda on September 26, 1955. It is usually stated in the stories, Berlitz, Weiner, that the crew vanished while the yacht survived being at sea during 3 hurricanes. The 1955 Atlantic hurricane season shows Hurricane Ione passing nearby between 14 and 18 September, with Bermuda being affected by winds of almost gale force. In his second book on the Bermuda Triangle, Weiner quoted from a letter he had received from Mr. J. E. Challoner of Barbados. On the morning of September 22, Connemara IV was lying to a heavy mooring in the open roadstead of Carlisle Bay. Because of the approaching hurricane, the owner strengthened the mooring ropes and put out 2 additional anchors. There was little else he could do, as the exposed mooring was the only available anchorage. In Carlisle Bay, the sea in the wake of Hurricane Janet was awe-inspiring and dangerous. The owner of Connemara IV observed that she had disappeared. An investigation revealed that she had dragged her moorings and gone to sea. KC-135 Stratotankers. On August 28, 1963, a pair of U.S. Air Force KC-135 Stratotanker aircraft collided and crashed into the Atlantic 300 miles, 480 kilometers, west of Bermuda. Some writers say that while the 2 aircraft did collide, there were 2 distinct crash sites, separated by over 160 miles, 260 kilometers of water. However, Cush's research showed that the unclassified version of the Air Force investigation report revealed that the debris field defining the second crash site was examined by a search and rescue ship, and found to be a mass of seaweed and driftwood tangled in an old buoy. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.